appearing. Okay, it's because we set the gravity scale to 0, which means that it is floating outside the edge of the screen. Okay, which means that we'll have to start the boss with a gravity scale of 1, so that it will drop from wherever it is at to the stage itself. Okay, this time it should appear when we get to the boss stage of the ice world. Oh shit. Okay, that was close. Okay, it's much harder to control your character in the ice world due to the slippery platform. Okay, so now that the boss has appeared, okay, but we want it to float around. Okay, so what we'll do, okay, is that we'll allow the boss to float around in the stage and be able to pass through all of the platforms. So if okay, we'll check if this enemy is our new boss. Okay, if it is our new boss, okay, we'll set the gravity scale to 0 so that it will float around. Okay, now it should drop from above the screen, and then when it reaches around the center of the screen, okay, it should stop and oh crap. Okay, looks like I might have to change the level up animation to follow your character whenever you move around. Oh crap. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what happened there was, okay, the boss just went right through everything. Okay, because we did not apply a force below it to stop it from falling anymore. So we need to add a small amount of force below it. Okay, so that it will stop. Okay, now when we get to the ice stage, okay, the new boss should stop around when it's in the center of the stage. Oh shit. Okay, so did I mention that the ice stage is much harder? Okay, due to the various statuses that the enemies can inflict onto your character. Okay, like for example, okay, what happened just now was that I got slowed by the Frost Wraith. Okay. Okay, it's funny how I made the game more challenging, and that resulted in me getting defeated rather easily. Okay, if I'm not being careful. Okay, so if you have not seen the ice turtles yet, okay, they have the ability to defend against your attacks. If they detect that they are under attack from you. So this alone makes them that much more difficult to tackle. Okay, especially in an area where there is limited space for you to move around. Okay, so what happened there was, okay, the amount of force that was on top of the character was greater than the amount of force that we applied below the boss. Which means that we'll need to apply more force below the boss to prevent it from dropping any further. Okay, and if this doesn't work, okay, we'll start the boss with a gravity scale of 0. Okay, so we are right back at the ice world. Okay, where the enemies have the ability to stun or slow you down. Okay, let's get more health. Oh. Okay, that was an amusing effect. Okay, so this time we applied too much of a force, and that resulted in the boss getting pushed up over the edge of the screen on the top. Okay, so let's try an smaller amount of force. So just adding a new boss to Stars requires a lot of testing and playing the game. Okay, but luckily in terms of the new ice world, not much change is required in terms of the platforms. Okay, but only in terms of the enemies' behavior, or rather the AI. Okay, like for example, okay, the new boss, the froze breath attack and the homing shots attack of the new boss that we are adding. Okay, they can be considered as new AI or new behavior that has to be added to the game itself. Okay, so the plan for stars is that after the new ice world is added to the game, okay, the third character will be next. Huh. Okay, we need the right amount of force that will stop the boss on its track right around in the center of the stage. Okay, so there really is a huge amount of trial and error, okay, which is what you are currently witnessing. So it takes a lot of patience and determination to add new game content. Okay, so that's a good question. Okay, so it depends on the type of enemy. Okay, so for most basic enemies, especially those from the first break world, okay, when they walk towards the edge of a platform, they will detect that it is an edge of the platform they are walking on, and they will change direction and turn back towards the opposite direction. Okay, but that also depends on the length or the width of the platform. So if the platform is small, they will just drop off and go on to a lower platform. Okay, but if the platform is wide, they will move left and right on the platform. So it really depends on the stage itself and the type of enemy that are spawned on the stage itself. Okay, and from the ice world, okay, things are even more different, as Okay, there are even enemies that do not move. Okay, like the mutant cube, like the two mutant cube that you see over here. Okay, they are just chilling out and floating up above their small platforms. Okay, but if they see you, they will launch their entire head as their projectile at you. And if you get hit by their heads, okay, you will get stunned. Okay, I wonder if it is the gravity skill that's not updated, or if the amount of force is not great enough. Okay, since the amount of force has to be so big that it can offset gravity itself. Okay, so a fun part about creating stars, and especially about adding new enemies, is that each time when you add new enemies, okay, you are able to experiment on new types of behavior or AI for that particular new enemy. And that's not something you can usually do with playable characters. Okay, it is you who are controlling the characters. Okay, not the computer.